Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Luscious Balzac from FJRD, bringing you some juicy Tournament of Stars Season 3 content here. We got a Division B, that's Bravo, matchup between FJRD Rangers and Potato Carry Society. Now, should be a good match. Should be. We still have a couple of minutes before the start time of their match, the official start time of their match, about 2 minutes. So yeah, let's just get into what ToS is all about. Give me a moment. Tournament of Stars is a 5v5 tournament. Clan mechs only. So, you know, there's a limitation on the chassis that teams can bring. Legendary mechs are allowed for this tournament at a limit of 1 per drop, but 0 during these duels. Now, you'll see that both teams have 1 player in the lobby currently, and I said that it's a 5v5 tournament. Well, for the first drop, it's actually split up into 3 different drops. A 1v1 followed by 2 2v2s. The very first drop, the 1v1, will be done with trial mechs. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Alright. I believe that about covers it. Oh, one last thing about the legendary mechs. Only legendary mechs that are available to be purchased via C-bills are allowed. So yeah. What else? Tournament of Stars, 5v5. The focus is on killing mechs, but the game mode is actually Conquest. It's a one cap Conquest. Anyways, it's the start of the match time. Both teams are ready. So let's get into it. So we're starting off here on Liao Jungle. It's a Solaris 7 map. Used back in the day before MWO Legends, back when it was Solaris, for 1v1s and 2v2s. You know, let's try to get a quick read on these hunchies.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
So 6 ER Meads, 2 Clan Large Pulse. We got Patchy playing for Potato Carry Society and Alphanex for Hunters of the Fjordlands. Both players have spotted each other. Patchy going to the large pillar rock, poking around the right side of it. Looks like Alphanex is taking a little bit of damage in that CT. Patchy taking more damage in the arms. Patchy now pushing towards the outer center of the map. Poking around a tree. Alphanex spreading that damage across Patchy. Let's see if we can get a read on Alphanex's armor here. Oops. So that right torso is looking like it's about to go to structure. Patchy at 79%, Alphanex at 73%. Both players playing Ring Around the Rosie in the center right now. Patchy looking, not spotting Alphanex. Alphanex lining up a great shot. Let's see how badly. Ooh, yeah, that turned that that back structure a little orange for Patchy. Alphanex side torsos both open, gets a side torso blown off. Alphanex now trying to fight for his life with half a mech. Oh, both players with half a mech. But Patchy is at a clear advantage right now, still having armor in that CT and side torso, whereas Alphanex has no armor on this on the CT or side torso. Both players circling around this rock. Alphanex getting a nice toasty back shot, ripping off Patchy's arm, but unfortunately that arm was just armor. Patchy's side torso finally gets opened up. Alphanex trying to shield with that right arm, but Patchy ends up taking that right torso out, finishing off Alphanex. GG, that's a Potato Carry Society win. And give you a moment to update the scoreboard. And as we get into the next drop, we get to oh no, I'm sorry everybody, I did not realize that I had the splash over the front. I'm sorry. That's my bad. It's been fixed. You know, running on a new system here, you know, yeah, bound to be some hiccups here and there. But teams are now switching sides. We're switching servers and switching the map. Anyways, it's the start of the match time. Alrighty, looks like Potato Carry Society is going to be bringing in Voltron and Heaven Warrior, while FJRD Rangers bringing in TTB and RJSC 2006. Looks like we're green across the board, just waiting on those locked calls. Alrighty, Potato Carry Society calling locked. And just waiting on FJRD Rangers to call locked, I guess. There's a lock call. So we're getting into test map A. It's an interesting map. Interesting map. You know, very plain, but also kind of dynamic, honestly. You know, you can use the buildings to kind of push up towards the enemy. So, yeah. And it looks like I'm getting DM'd in Discord.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
The splash logo, but as I said, I already fixed that. Over here on FJRD Ranger side, RJSC in a Rifleman 2C with four large pulls. TTB in the Stone Rhino 6 with 6 ER Meads, 6 ER Large. Should probably pull up that scoreboard. Heaven Warrior in Executioner Prime with ER Peeps, Red Lasers. Excuse me. And Voltron over here in the Orion 2C Skull with 3 ER Peeps. Now, Voltron trying to take advantage of the range with those ER PPCs and his speed, you know, poking up and over the hills. Let's see what Heaven Warrior is up to, because it looks like he's trying to make a push on to TTB here. TTB getting knocked by those ER Peeps. You know, a little bit of damage. Heaven Warrior's or Voltron's arm has gotten blown off. Heaven Warrior just has a little bit of scrape damage. Let's get the view from FJRD's perspective. Ooh, both of the FJRD pilots getting nice burns on Heaven Warrior. TTB's arms are open. RJ completely fresh. And it looks like Voltron over there trying to make a wide wrap. Potentially trying to go for them back shots. Heaven Warrior getting some nice little peekaboo shots off with those ER Peeps over the structure here. TTB firing off towards Voltron. Smoke out on top of TTB and RJ. Looks like RJ and TTB now pressing their advantage on Heaven Warrior. Heaven Warrior looking a little beat up in the structure there from those back shots, but TTB seems to have taken some backshot damage himself. You know what? Let's keep Voltron in the frame. Heaven Warrior continuing to Pop-Tart with that Executioner. RJ and TTB both taking shots towards Voltron.
25% of the enemies
down
are
goes
eliminated.
Voltron.
We're taking critical losses. We need you to pull
All that
through.
remains is Heaven Warrior. How's he looking? Getting them Pop-Tarts off. Left side torso is open. It's a blood orange. I wouldn't call it cherry just yet. Nope, but it gets popped. Now, Heaven Warrior's gonna have limited heat capacity now.
Come in.
Ooh.
Control the surface.
And
Can
Heaven
anyone
Warrior
read?
overheats and blows himself up. GG. That's a win for FJRD Rangers. Go ahead and take a look at those stats while I update the scoreboard. TTB dropping almost 700 damage. Very nice. Heaven Warrior with almost 500. Oh man, did I forget to swap the scene? Oh my gosh. I am sorry, guys. And let's get the side swaps. Server swap. One thing with this tournament is after every drop, there's a side swap and potentially a server swap. At least as far as my knowledge goes. I might be wrong on that. But my understanding of the rules is that there's a side swap each drop. We also need to swap the map over to Mech Factory. No, it looks like I had the correct scene. Okay. Looks like FJRD Rangers fielding in... Oh no, I did not have the right screen. Whoops, my bad. FJRD Rangers fielding in Dubious Squirrel and Beefy Supreme. Potato Carry Society bringing in Taitetsu and Rabid Squirrel. Yes, Taitetsu. There can be only one. For those of you who have missed the first two drops in the set of duels, Potato Carry Society won the 1v1, and FJRD Rangers won the 2v2 2-0. And it looks like Team 1 is locked. That would be FJRD Rangers this go around for the third and final set of duels drops. Locking in at 85 tons. Now, I don't know if any of you got to I didn't bother to look at the the recordings from the botched stream last night. Yeah. But I don't know if it actually streamed the third drop of the Div A match. But the fight was good. It was good. Both teams brought Black Lanterns. One team brought a Incubus Saber, while the other team brought a Warthog. Warthog and a Black Lantern versus an Incubus Saber and a Black Lantern. It was interesting. It was good. It was a good fight. I don't know if that was caught on stream or not. I should probably go check out that VOD. The VODs, plural. Alrighty.
This is command. Eliminate all
FJRD
enemies, no
Rangers
matter the cost.
bringing a Kit Fox D loaded up with 4 SRM6 and a Vapor Eagle A with LB20 for SRM6. So that's a splat team. Over here on Potato Carry Society, we have... I should get us into the correct screen. That's what I should do. Alright, we got a Viper F with AP Gauss, Micro Pulse, and a Warthog with AP Gauss Flamer. Now, at a first impression, I think Potato Carry Society wins this if they keep their distance and just don't allow Rangers to get in close with those SRMs. You know, they have the they have what, almost double the range of those SRMs with the AP Goss. So like, yeah. Ooh, Rabbit Squirrel getting some shots off on Beefy Supreme here. Beefy Supreme and Dubious Squirrel being forced out of their position. Taitetsu just letting them have it with all that AP. Dubious Squirrel trying to get some shots off on Taitetsu there, but most of those missiles just were not landing. We got a little bit of arm damage on Taitetsu. Beefy Supreme now just saying, you know what, screw it, let's go for it. Trying to close the distance on Rabbit Squirrel. Taitetsu jumping around, keeping the high ground on the FJRD Rangers pilots. So yeah, as long as Potato Carry Society continues just squirreling and using their jump jets to weave in and out of the high ground, I think they'll have this. Something blew up on Beefy Supreme here. Ooh, yeah. Left arm gone. That right torso is open. There goes the right torso. All he's got left is that single LB-20. Down goes that other side torso. It's now 2v1 in Potato Carry Society's favor. Dubious Squirrel taking on Rabbit Squirrel right now. It's Squirrel v Squirrel.
Come in. Control the surface. Can anyone read?
And Rabbit Squirrel takes out Dubious. Very nicely done. Let me go ahead and update the scorecard. That's a Potato Carry Society win. And let's switch the team sides and switch the screen over to the lobby view. You know, make it easier to read those scores. Timer's 15 minutes now, right? I think so. But let's change the map first, and then look up the rules. All right, and the server. Rules. Blah 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 blah. Duels. Yep, timer is set to 15. Good to know. Yeah, very good showing by Potato Carry Society in that last duel. Really showing, you know, a little bit of superiority with the pop-tarting, the, you know, keeping the range, skirmishing at range with those AP Goss against those SRMs. You know, they read the mechs and they read it right. They kept their distance, maintained the high ground, so that way those SRMs could not blast their legs. Instead, having to be focusing on the torsos, which are generally more armored than the legs. Both teams switching around pilot drop locations currently. Looks like we're green on Potato Carry Society side. Also, Mech Warriors. Yeah, the summer months are here, so be sure to be drinking water. You know, stay hydrated. Yeah. Just waiting on Team 2, that's FJRD Rangers, to ready up. Looks like they might be going over last minute details of how they want the drop to proceed. Excuse me. And both teams are locked. So we're on Bear Claw 2. It's a nice big map. Interesting to see how it will unfold in this single cap conquest. For those of you wondering which cap it is, oh, I messed up. I forgot to switch game modes. I'm sorry, everybody. That is,
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost. 25% of the enemies are eliminated. The enemies are half depleted. Keep pushing. We've almost got them all.
That's
Clean up the survivors.
I know, high production value. Hey man, you know what? I have to swap so much stuff every drop, especially from the drop from the duels over to the 5v5s. It's a lot to remember.
Command to ground forces. We're detecting no more hostiles. Good job, soldiers.
jeez. Once again, I'm so sorry, everybody. And it looks like Potato Carry Society is saying, you know what? Let's just get into it. So yeah, let's get into it. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, jeez. Last night was PC technical difficulties. Now it's caster technical difficulties. It was a very rocky start to Tournament of Stars for me. Holy jeez. Alrighty. So yeah, the cap point is Kappa, which is all the way up here. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm on the right view. Okay. Just had to double check. Oh man. Alrighty, both teams now finally getting in and dropping. Over here on Team 2 side, that's FJRD Rangers, we have Black Lantern Bellinarius, Piranha 1, and Adder CN. What's the CN? Is that Cinder? Yeah, Cinder. A Black Lantern A and a second Cinder. So these Cinders are rocking LMGs and beam lasers, it looks like. Yep. Bellinarius A with red lasers. Bellinarius with red lasers. Did I say Bellinarius A? I meant Black Lantern. Piranha 1 with machine guns and ER micros. Over here on Team 1 side, that's Potato Carry Society. We have a Piranha A, 3 Warthogs, and an Orion 2C. This Piranha A. What have you got? Well, he threw up a UAV. He's got 8 machine guns, 3 heavy meads. Wow, look at that. That is nifty. That is a nifty paint job. AP Goss Warthogs, right? All 3 of them. Yep. And the Orion 2C, SRM's beam lasers. Looks like both teams making a push for Kappa. Team 2 FJRD Rangers has already capped Kappa, and they just set up a firing line, expecting a push from the more open lane. But Potato Carry Society deciding to take the low ground, push in through the city. FJRD Rangers now repositioning. And it looks like Patchy's going to try to make a move here for Kappa, maybe? No? Nope. He's saying, you know what? I just want to force you guys back. Because we want the kills. Now, that's one thing to remember about Tournament of Stars is that you get more points by getting more kills. So the objective is almost pointless. Almost. Beefy Supreme here, getting caught out, taking shots from two Warthogs and the Piranha A. Let's see, how is he looking? Ooh, yeah, that side, yep, that center torso went bye-bye very quick. Monarch 6-4 getting blasted. Alright, different angle here. Yeah, I like this angle. Ooh, down goes TTB. Looks like Dubious Squirrel might be the next target called. Maybe it's Alpha Nex. No, it's Alpha Nex. Alpha Nex goes down. Next call is Monarch 6-4. Monarch goes down. All that's left for FJRD Rangers is Dubious Squirrel in that Piranha 1. And Dubious Squirrel goes down before I can even try to click on him. So, looks like it's going to be another Potato Carry Society win here. 5-1. And while they go to capture the point, I'm gonna start working on updating the scoreboard. Yep. Boop.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
Potato Carry Society now branching out to capture a second point just to end the match for the drop a little bit sooner. Rabbit Squirrel making his way downtown to Theta. Yeah. Not gonna continue with that.
Resource point Theta is ours.
Oh, it's still not over? What the heck? I would have thought that, you know, within 10 minutes having 2 cap points would end it, but I guess not.
We have Gamma. We've gathered enough resources. This triumph will provide us huge tactical benefits.
And let's take a look at those stats. I'm gonna apply the win points now over to Potato Carry Society. Looking at these stats here, oof. 2 of FJRD Rangers dropping less than 100 damage. Adder Cinder and the Black Lantern Belinarius. Very sad. Taitetsu in one of the 3 Warthogs for Potato Carry Society, dropping 427 damage. Impressive. Alrighty. Swap sides on the scorecard, swap server, and swap players. Yep. Potato Carry Society coming out strong so far. with 8 kill points in total and 3 wins. Meanwhile, FJRD Rangers walking away with 3 total kill points. Yeah, very very nice push by Potato Carry Society in that last drop. You know, it was a smart read. You know, they saw FJRD was spread out to receive, and they decided to take a line below the ridge and attack the side of their formation, basically forcing FJRD to, you know, to lose their spread out formation, because they wouldn't all be able to fire in a straight line. You know, they wouldn't be able to fire through each other, I guess is what I'm trying to say. FJRD Rangers doing a 1-4 split across Bravo Charlie, locking in at 275 tons. Team 2, Potato Carry Society, sitting at 275 tons, was green, went back to 1 player being unreadied, readied up again. Will we get the locked call? We'll see. There it is. And now we wait for people to connect. Should be fun. I wonder if FJRD Rangers is gonna learn from their mistakes. You know, are they gonna have somebody sit and you know, watch the city up here towards Kappa? You know, get a pair of eyes down the line to see if they start pushing. Or, you know what, actually, FJRD Rangers is coming from the same side that Potato Carry Society was coming from. So I guess the question is, you know, I mean, I guess, yeah, no, the question still applies. You know, are they gonna have a mech sit down here and kind of watch through the gap, see if anybody's gonna try to come through the city here, or are they gonna set up a receive line? You know. Or are they going to pull inspiration from the last drop and do what Potato Carry Society did and push through the city? Who knows? We'll find out here very soon. Patchy in a Piranha A. I believe it's the same Piranha as before. Yep. Rabbit Squirrel in a Viper Scale Shot. That's a legend. That's a CERN Bomber. Taitetsu in a Gargoyle D with ER Meats, Heavy Large, and a couple of ER Micros. Heaven Warrior in a Highlander 2C with LB-20 SRM beam lasers, and Trommel 54 in the Shadowcat Mitsubishi with beam lasers and light machine guns. Over here on FJRD Ranger side, we have TTB in a Black Lantern Bellenarius, Alphanex in a Viper Prime, RJ in a Stone Rhino Colossus, Flaming Beard in a Scale Shot, in a Scale Shot, Dubious Squirrel in a Viper F. That Viper F is machine guns and red lasers. Scale Shot, obviously, CERN Bomber. No? Oh, there's a Prime and an F. Okay. So the Prime is machine guns. Okay, I was like, what? I only saw two. Colossus with LB, it's splat build. Okay. Bellenarius, red lasers. Yep. Scale Shot, CERMs. Alright. So yeah, it looks like they decided to get eyes on the city. Looks like they're gonna try to push through the city as well. Alphanex taking a wide route. Potato Carry Society saying, you know what? Yeah, we'll fight through the city. Push towards us. We're just gonna back up. Alphanex and Flaming Beard deciding to go even wider, taking the ramps. Patchy getting some nice, flanking damage on Dubious Squirrel, TTB, and RJ. Now, the Viper Prime and the Scale Shot have rejoined the rest of their team. And they're pushing in, and Potato Carry Society is just kiting them. Just holding that S key. Yeah, some of them are holding W to make that tactical advance in the opposite direction. But now they're left out in the open, but Alphanex is out all alone in front. He has no support and gets taken out very quickly. RJ in that Stone Rhino trying to Pop-Tart over the ridge and get that splat out. How's RJ looking? Looks like he might have cooked himself a little bit, maybe. Rabbit Squirrel lost an arm, but you know what? That's no issue. All those SRMs are torso mounted. Flaming Beard has lost a leg in that Viper. Down goes TTB. Down goes Flaming Beard. Looks like RJ's about to go down. Yep, down went RJ, and Dubious Squirrel once again is the last one alive. And he goes down. That's a Potato Carry Society win. 5-0. Very nicely done. Take a look at those stats while I update the scorecard. In the map, we're going to Grimplexus now. Why is it not alphabetized? Alrighty. Very nicely done, Potato Carry Oh, I cannot speak. I cannot speak. It was great. Caster who can't speak. Can't enunciate. Amazing. Anyways, Potato Carry Society did very well. Reading what FJRD Rangers was doing and just kind of, pulling them into the firing lines that they wanted. Very well done. Both teams swapping out players, potentially swapping out builds. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this transition of matches is, the transitions are getting better, okay? So yeah. I feel like I might be getting back into the groove. We'll see. Still got like 3 more matches to cast today. Yeah. For those of you just joining in, Potato Carry Society has won 4 out of the 5 drops so far. And I'm including the duels in that count of drops. They won the 1v1, one of the 2v2s, and both of the 5v5s so far. And they have racked up 16 total points, with 13 of those points being kill points. FJRD Rangers has won a single 2v2 and racked up 3 total kill points so far. That's a lock from Team 1, Potato Carry Society. Looks like they're going to be dropping 325 tons with a 2-3 split Bravo Charlie. Now, we got Grin Plexus, another really big map. The cap point on this map is Theta, which I believe is like down in the trench over by Hamburger Hill, right? I believe so. I believe that's where it's at. Yeah, between Hamburger Hill and the big center platform that everybody likes to run towards in quick play. And let's get into technically drop number 4, but what, drop number 246 in total so far, right? 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Second to last drop. Big map. Yeah, Theta between Hamburger Hill, gas station, and big center platform that everybody loves in quick play. Taitetsu. I think my computer back in 1992 would have loaded faster than Hev. Is it Heaven Warrior that's taking so long to load? Oh man. Let's see, where are the drop points? They're over here. Team 2. Right? Yeah. And before I forget, let's get that scene transition. You know, so you guys aren't looking at a tiny placard. You're welcome. I'm looking out for you guys. Over here on Team 2 side, that's FJRD Rangers. We have 2C92 and a Executioner M. RJ in this Wolfhound C Loyalty with 3 ER Meads, 2 Heavy Large, Dubious Squirrel in a Sunspider Ambush with ER Meads, Large Pulse, TTB in a Stone Rhino 1 with AC-10 Plasma Cannons, Alpha Nex in a Timberwolf Howl with Splat and backup heavy machine guns, and that Executioner M is red lasers, ER Meads, and large pulse. Interesting build. Very interesting. Over here on Team 1 side, that's Potato Carry Society. We got Rabid Squirrel here in a Shadowcat Prime with 2 ER Peeps. Patchy in a Shadowcat D with 2 ER Peeps. Trommel 54th in an Executioner M TSP with red lasers, ER Peeps. Heaven Warrior in an Executioner Prime with red laser Peeps. And yeah, I believe that about covers it, because this is going to be a Taitetsu in a Shadowcat B with 2 ER Peeps. So yeah, looks like Potato Carry Society deciding to take the long range Pop Tart. Just kind of whittled down FJRD Rangers bit by bit. Now the question here is, how can FJRD counter this? Because those Shadowcats are fast, they're jumpy, and they got range. And if FJRD Rangers pushes out of position and tries to chase his Shadowcat, they're just going to run. They're just going to run and rotate across half the map and continue getting shots. Looks like TTB making a little bit of a sneaky maneuver there, pushing up towards the center platform, out towards what is that, Epsilon? Yeah. Meanwhile, Fjord Rangers sending Alphanex and 2C92 on a mission to deal with Taitetsu out here. Taitetsu getting shots off on Dubious Squirrel. ToS3 getting a little bit of a burn off on Patchy, but looks like it's mainly scrape damage. Now Taitetsu here, you know, just kind of kiting. You know, take a shot, run away, take another shot, just keep on the move. Now, I am trying to keep an eye on the rest of the mechs back there, but this is the closest confrontation we have at the moment. Alphanex in that Highlander, or not Highlander, Timberwolf Howl, letting loose those AC-10s, getting caught up on a wall. Looks like he got where his legs are pointed for a moment there. Alphanex and 2C92 saying, you know what? We gotta go rejoin our team. Now, we got RJ over here in the center of literally 4 mechs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, all 5 of them. He is just completely surrounded, but doesn't seem to be a target of anyone's fire. Everyone's more focused on getting TTB and that Stone Rhino off the board. TTB letting those plasma cannons fly. How's he looking? Took a back shot in that right torso, but you know, otherwise still looking pretty fresh. Ooh, that was a good back shot by who's that? Patchy. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize Rabid Squirrel so hurt. Not too bad. Left torso's open, left arm is gone. Looks like RJ making his push on Trommel here. Get a read on Trommel here. Getting back shot. Rabid Squirrel does have that open side torso, but because it is a clan mech, you know, even if they get XL checked, still gonna have to take out either the center torso or the side torso to completely lay that mech down. Alphanex, Dubious Squirrel, and RJSC pushing up towards Heaven Warrior here in that Executioner Prime. Ooh, he's been halved. All he has is 3 ER micros. Now, if I were FJRD Rangers, I would recognize that, hey, oh, Heaven Warrior's a stick now. I would leave him. No. Nah, kills are what gets you points. Finish him off, RJ. So yeah, RJ is gonna likely get this kill on Heaven Warrior here. In a couple of moments. Let's see what's going on over here. We got both the teams kind of splitting up into 3v2 situations for both sides. Alphanex and Dubious Squirrel facing off against What is this? 3 Shadow Cats? Yep, 3 Shadow Cats. Patchy, Rabid Squirrel, and Taitetsu. Alphanex and Dubious Squirrel now making their way onto Hamburger Hill. Alphanex getting shot in the back. Ooh, that left torso and CT are open. Left torso 2-touch, right torso also 2-touch. Dubious Squirrel sitting on the cap point, trying to deny them points. Heaven Warrior finally goes down. Dubious Squirrel here is halved. Ooh, down goes Dubious Squirrel to Patchy. And Alphanex follows shortly after. Let's go rejoin the rest of the team here. We got Trommel 54th in the Executioner M. Looks like he just lost an arm, maybe a side torso. Side torso. RJ in that Wolfhound, closing the distance. Ooh, getting a nice burn on that right torso, opening it up, removing the remaining armor on it. And it looks like 2C92 secures the kill on Trommel by taking out that remaining side torso. Now, it is a 3v3 situation. 3 Shadow Cats versus an Executioner, a Stone Rhino, and a Wolfhound. Stone Rhino still relatively fresh. Taitetsu being very brave here. Has an open leg. An open side torso now. Ooh, and TTB gets the glorious back shot straight through the CT. .3v2 situation here. Excuse me. You know, with how wounded every mech is, this is close. You know, cap points really becoming a little bit of an issue here, because FJRD Rangers can't go out and cap other points until they've destroyed all mechs. So the longer that they spend chasing these Shadow Cats, the more likely it is that the match is going to go to time. How's Rabbit Squirrel looking? Yep, that side torso's missing, but everything else still has armor. Patchy, right torso open. Everything else, center torso just got opened up by 2C92. Ooh, 2C92 takes the leg on Patchy. Is he going to be able to take the other leg, or is he going to go straight for the CT? That's a CT kill. It is a 1v3 situation now for Rabid Squirrel. And it looks like he's gonna just run. You know, it's a smart move to make. You know, run, keep your distance, outrange them with those ER peeps. Try to pick them off from range. Time is on your side. Like, legitimately, it is on your side. Oh, and Rabid Squirrel self-destructs. Does FJRD Rangers here have a chance? They need to spread out and capture every point that they can as fast as they can. Will they be able to? I don't know. I don't believe there's enough time. 420, 421, 422, 423, 424. Yeah, no. There's not enough time. The caps are way too spread.
Kappa is
And
under
the only
enemy
remaining
control.
fast mech for
Theta is controlled by
FJRD
the
Rangers is the Wolfhound. Stone Rhino 1 is not going to make it to any cap point in time. At least not in a minute. But yeah.
They've taken Epsilon.
Very, very well done. Looks like FJRD Rangers is going to walk away with the 5 kills, but not the match point. Yeah, not enough time to capture enough points to make it worth it. RJ missing both of his arms. That head is open. Both side torsos open, but that CT still has armor.
We've gathered enough resources. This triumph will provide us huge tactical benefits.
Very nicely done, Potato Carry Society. And I'm gonna update the scoreboard. That's a win with 2 mechs destroyed. But FJRD Rangers got 5 kills. Alrighty. Let's see. Double check, make sure I did everything. Teams have been swapped. Don't need to swap the map. We're on the right scene. Teams are placed properly. Cool. Alright. I like it. I dig it. So far, Potato Carry Society walking away big on this match so far. 19 total points earned so far to FJRD Rangers 8 points. So yeah. Now Potato Carry Society can't bring another drop deck full of Shadow Cats. So, you know, what are they gonna do? What? You know, they seem to have been liking Pop-Tart skirmishing long range. Pop-Tart, Skirmish, and Long Range, I should say. Against FJRD Rangers here. So what other mechs could they bring that kind of fills that gap? You know, because I can't bring the Shadow Cats again. Piranhas are limited. They could try, I don't know, Incubuses? Incubi, maybe? But they don't have jump jets, so no, not really. Maybe Huntsman? Maybe? Hellbringers? Dare I say Thanatos? Nah, I'm kidding. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what both of these teams are playing, because that last drop deck for FJRD Rangers seemed very mixed with the mech selections. You know, while Potato Curry Society was very organized with bringing the Shadow Cats. Stay thirsty, my friends. And both teams are locked. We're going into the final drop now. Let's get it on. Believe. Yeah. Let's make a run over towards Team 2 side. Big map. And a hold call has been declared by Potato Curry Society. FJRD Rangers acknowledging the hold. Looks like a player from Potato Curry Society has a black screen. Wonder if it's Heaven Warrior.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource points. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
We got Trommel 54th in a Stone Rhino 6 with ER Peeps with backup ER Smalls. Heaven Warrior in a Kodiak 3 with 4 Hag 20. Wow. Okay. Rabbit Squirrel in a Vapor Eagle rival with ER Peeps AP Goss, Taitetsu in a Stone Rhino 6 with ER Peeps backup ER Smalls, and Patchy in a Timberwolf Howl with 2 Hag 30. Making our way over towards Team 1 side now. That's going to take a moment. Boop, 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 boop. Looks like we have RJSC in a Stone Rhino 1 with an ER Peep and 4 AC10. Beefy Supreme in a Stone Rhino 1 with 4 AC10, 3 Plasma Cannon. Monarch 6-4. It's actually a